You know when people tell you to, like, just think positive, and it usually feels like slapping a fake smile over a genuinely bad day.
Oh, absolutely. It's exhausting. I mean, it's the classic toxic positivity trap, right? You're just trying to mask reality rather than actually deal with it.
Exactly. But what if gratitude isn't just some fluffy feeling? What if it's actually a biological rebellion?
A biological rebellion. I really like that phrasing.
Right. Because by practicing it, you are literally rewiring your brain's neural pathways through neuroplasticity. So, welcome to this deep dive. Today, we're putting you through a MindFulGym masterclass.
Yes, we are pulling directly from Dr. Phang Cheng Carr's MindfulGym program today, which is essentially a mental fitness training manual.
Consider this your high-energy mental fitness session. Time to hit the mental gym. But, well, before we get to the workout, we really have to talk about why our brains are so out of shape to begin with.
To understand that, we have to look at the brain's natural negativity bias. Dr. Phang uses a brilliant analogy here. To your brain, negative experiences stick like Velcro.
Oh, and positive ones slide right off like Teflon.
Exactly. Teflon for the good, Velcro for the bad.
I mean, think about the last time you received, like, 10 compliments and 1 criticism on a project. Which one kept you staring at the ceiling at 2 a.m.?
The criticism? Every single time.
Yeah, our brains basically have the worst PR managers on the planet.
Oh.
Are we just doomed to be miserable?
Well, from an evolutionary standpoint, that terrible PR manager actually kept your ancestors alive. I mean, remembering the tiger that chased you was literally a matter of life and death.
Right, whereas remembering a beautiful sunset was completely irrelevant to survival.
Exactly. And because of that wiring, a passing pleasant event won't stick in your modern brain unless you actively force it to. You have to cross what neuroscientists call a neurochemical threshold.
Wait, hold on. A neurochemical threshold, that sounds pretty intense. How do we actually cross that in daily life?
It's surprisingly simple, actually, by actively savoring a good moment for just 10 to 20 seconds.
10 to 20 seconds. I mean, that sounds way too simple to actually rewire a brain. How can just pausing for a few seconds physically change my neural architecture?
Well, it all comes down to how neurons function. There's this famous saying in neuroscience, neurons that fire together, wire together.
Okay, I've heard that one before.
Right, so when you hold a positive thought for about 15 seconds, you give your brain enough time to move that experience out of its temporary short-term memory buffers.
And it actually starts building new synapses.
Exactly. You are physically turning a fleeting happy moment into long-term structural resilience.
So if holding a thought for 15 seconds literally builds new roads in our brain, the thoughts we actively choose to hold on to become, like, incredibly important.
They really do. Which brings us to how we benchmark our reality. Let's look at Olympic medalists for a second.
Oh, this study is fascinating.
Right. You'd logically assume the silver medalists would be happier than the bronze. I mean, they perform better after all.
But psychological studies consistently show the exact opposite.
Yes. The silver medalist compares upward. They think, I missed the gold, so they focus on the deficit and they feel miserable.
While the bronze medalist compares downward, they're thinking, like, I almost didn't make the podium at all. At least I got a medal. And they feel elated.
Exactly. It's all about framing.
Downward counterfactual thinking. I really like applying this concept. Say my tire goes flat on the way to work. My brain instantly wants to do the Velcro thing and get furious.
Of course, that's the default.
But if I apply that bronze medalist mindset, I can say, well, my tire went flat, but thank goodness it happened near a workshop and not on a dark, rainy highway.
And notice how you aren't denying that the flat tire is annoying. You aren't being toxically positive.
No, I'm still annoyed.
Right. But you're just deliberately choosing a perspective that changes your internal chemistry from a stress response to relief. Dr. Phang illustrates this balance with a great cultural analogy from his home in Malaysia.
Oh, the Teh Cham approach to life.
Yes, the Teh Cham approach.
That's the popular drink over there, right?
Yeah.
It's like a mix of coffee and tea.
That's the one. It's a blend of bitter coffee and sweet tea. Gratitude doesn't mean you pretend the bitter coffee isn't in the cup.
You just train your brain not to miss the sweet tea mixed in with it. So how do we actually brew this on a daily basis?
Well, the MindfulGym approach emphasizes consistent 2-minute gratitude rituals. Things like mentally searching for what went well today.
And deliberately celebrating it for those crucial 15 seconds.
Yes. Doing this daily acts as an emotional first aid kit.
Like a natural mood stabilizer for the mind. So let's distill the core takeaways from this mental workout. 1, gratitude is a trainable brain muscle.
2, your perspective literally dictates your body's chemistry.
And 3 small daily check-ins are vastly more effective at building resilience than waiting for a rare vacation to finally relax.
To put that into practice, try starting a 5-week gratitude routine with your family or your team at work. Ask each other what went well today and hold on to it together. Build this mental muscle collectively.
That is how you start the biological rebellion. But before we leave you today, I want you to think about how your brain naturally fixates on the one black balloon in a room full of bright, colorful ones.
That Velcro brain at work.
Exactly. So ask yourself, if you're spending all your energy staring at that one black balloon, what beautiful things in your life are you currently completely blind to? Time to peel off the Velcro.